Hi, everyone. Welcome back on Sports Jazz. My name is Isaac, your host. And unfortunately, today I'm going to be riding it solo, me, myself, alone. Usually, I have my friend's guitar and Josh with me, but unfortunately, they're not around today. But guess what? I'm going to be I'm going to be trying to make you comfortable. Let's talk about it. Real quick, today I'm going to be talking about England's journey to the Euro 2024. Why England? Because there are two teams in the finals, Spain and England. But again, England because England is one of those top teams in Europe, but it's not those. If they gave you England, German, Portugal, France, Italy, I know Italy now is also not okay. France as well. I think England could either come in as the last or second last. But guess what? They're in the final, so they deserve this mention. They deserve this episode we're doing for them. And real quick, we are going to be speaking about their group stage matches to the quarterfinals, or rather to the round 16 quarterfinals, semifinals, and tomorrow's game, the finals, tomorrow on 14th July. Well, on the group stages, England qualified. Or in other words, topped Group C. They were in Group C. They had England. It had England. They had Denmark. They had Serbia and Slovenia. So their first game was on the 16th of June last month, where England beat 1-0 through Jude Bellingham scoring in the 13th minute. Those are 3 points. So they went on to play Denmark. Excuse me. They went on to play Denmark, where they won. They played Denmark and they won. They didn't actually win. It was a draw, 1-1. Then they played Slovenia, which ended in a 0-0. They played Denmark on the 20th of June. Then Slovenia, 25th of June, qualifying to the round of 16 as leaders of their group with 5 points, because they had 3 points from the Serbia game where they won 1-0, 1 point from the Denmark game, which was the 1-1, and of course Slovenia as well, 0-0. Altogether, 5 points. Going on to round 16, they played Slovakia, which wasn't an easy game. It was a really, really, really hard game. They won 2-0, still coming on from behind. And one observation everyone should notice is England has been coming back from, apart from the Serbia game and the Slovenia game, all other games they've been coming back trailing, scoring the equalizer and going ahead to win, or it's a draw like the Denmark game. But Slovakia, Jude Bellingham scored the winning goal. We had Harry Kane first, then Bellingham scoring the winning goal. Then we had also, that is the Slovakia game on round 16. Round 16 Slovakia game, advancing to the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, they played one of their hardest games. I know they played against Netherlands, beat Netherlands, but the game between England versus Switzerland on the quarterfinals was too hard, according to me. I think it was more challenging than other games. So they went on ahead, again coming from behind after Bril Embolo scoring, England equalizing through Bukayo Saka, going on to the penalties, England beating Switzerland 5-3. And then the semifinals, the match that just ended a few days ago on the 10th of July. What a semifinal. To me, it was more interesting than the game between Spain and France. What a semifinal, guys. Again, England coming in from behind because Xavi Simons scored first. Then through Harry Kane, they equalized, cut us of a penalty. And in the last dying minutes of the game, the savior, Ollie Watkins, came through. By the way, real quick, briefly about Watkins. There was a debate through pundits, fans, online, internet, why Watkins is not getting minutes. Some were saying he's not really, really good. And In fact, I myself, I thought Watkins was not going to play. I thought maybe Ivan Tony would come on. Why? Because if you're to check, ever since the tournament started, Watkins had been sidelined. Okay, he had not been giving minutes, but guess what? He came on and scored a beautiful winning goal. He was too emotional. Emotions were very high. He was crying. He was happy. He was laughing, hugging his teammates. And in his own words, he said he didn't want to leave the pitch. He wanted to have that moment forever. It was a beautiful moment, man. You know, you're 28 years old. 28 years old and you're not yet playing for your national team, bro. It's more like game over because kids are now coming through. Kids are very, very good. So, yeah, that was Watkins for you. And he came on, did his thing, had a very, very good game. And he's also one of the players to look for. In fact, if we go to one of the players to look for, star players to look out for in the finals against, Spain against England, we have Kobe Mainoo. Very, very, very pure talent. Again, also, Southgate was trying to, I won't say sideline, but he didn't start the first game, 1 or 2. I don't remember, but he didn't start the first game. That one I'm very, very certain. He came on as a substitute, and guess what? He has owned his place. He's playing good, and they are partnering so well with their partnership with Declan Rice is really amazing. So that's Kobe Mainoo for you from Manchester United, and I think all props go to the manager of Manchester United, Erik ten Hag, because he pulled out the kid from the gutters, brought him onto the first team. Kid has had moments, and he ended up being a starter, which is the same thing now for England. I mean, who knew? Completely brilliant. The other players to look out to is Phil Foden. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. He had a very, very good game in the semi-finals against Netherlands, especially in the first half where he was hitting posts. We have Jude Bellingham. I'm not going to say much about Bellingham. Everyone knows what he can do. We have Ivan Toney. He's a bully. His physique is outstanding. He's good in the air. With the ball in the final third, anything can happen. He has an assist already. And, of course, we have Bukayo Saka. It's Saka. You saw that goal he scored. Yeah? It was amazing. So, yeah, you have Bukayo Saka also. And lastly, the captain of England, Harry Kane. Harry Kane doesn't need to do much. He doesn't need a lot of chances. Give him a good pass. If he's in the box, if he's in the final third and he sees the net, there's an opportunity to score, he's going to get you your goal. 100%. He's going to get you your goal. Yeah, real quick, that's what I wanted to do, to mention about England's journey to the finals. I'm going to come back also do Spain's journey to the finals. My own prediction, I think it's a hard one. Not to take away anything from England, but I think Spain is going to win. I would say 2-0. If it's a 2-1, I would say actually 3-1. One could be even a penalty. Harry Kane scoring. But anything can happen because against England, against Netherlands, I didn't think England was going to come back and win. Actually, after the first goal, I thought it was a wrap and Netherlands was going to push and score a second or even a third goal. But guess what? Things turned around and England qualified. So, yeah, that's for you. My predicted lineup. You want me to get my predicted lineup? Okay. Yeah, I have someone who's telling me I should. I have, of course, Pickford. Pickford has been splendid, especially. I underrate him, but he's been splendid. Pickford has made a name for himself. Every other English keeper has to really work 3 times more to take away Pickford or to sideline Pickford from the as the number 1 stopper of England. He's had a very fantastic tournament in the Euros. He's played so well. He's saved penalties. He's done a great job. Do I think he still has a long time? He still has a long time as the number 1 keeper for England? Absolutely. Pickford has been immense. He's been amazing. He's a good stopper. The game against Netherlands, he really played so well. if it wasn't for Pickford, to me, of course with his defense, but if it wasn't for Pickford, Netherlands should have had at least two more goals. So shout out to Pickford. He did a really, really great job as a keeper, and it's also paying off. I mean, Southgate trusting. Southgate has his own people. In fact, people are saying if Maguire wasn't really, I know most of you think he was just dropped. No, not because he didn't have minutes, rather because he didn't have minutes in Manchester while playing at Manchester. But no, it wasn't that. It's because he failed a late test, and tests showed he would take really some time to heal so well. Unlike for Shaw, who fortunately showed he was going to be well, and he's already getting minutes. So anyway, as I was saying, my lineup, I would have Pickford. Of course, I would have Kyle Walker. He's good, bombarding, pushing, going forward. He's very good. He made, I'm forgetting the player, he made the opposition, he kept Netherlands really, 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 really busy. He kept their defender very, very busy. That side on his line, who plays number 3, he kept him really, really busy. So they are left back. So yeah, of course I have Pickford, I have Kyle Walker, I have Stones, I have Mark Guy, Crystal Palace player, having the moment of his life. I mean, you're called upon national team. It's a most watched tournament after the FIFA World Cup, the Euros, and you're doing so good. I would put him ahead of Konsa. And instead of Trippier, I would have Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw is now good. He looks fine. He looks fantastic. He's in shape. I would have Luke Shaw ahead of Kieran Trippier. What other? Going to midfield, of course, Kobe Mainoo and Declan Rice, 100%. Then you have on the right, you have Bukayo Saka. The other side down, you have Foden, but you can also have Bellingham. The two can play very well. They can change. You saw them doing that during the Netherlands game, and Foden coming behind Kane as a 10, but playing so good. And of course, a 10, striking line, the one and only Harry Kane, their captain. Yep. But again, as I've said, don't take anything away from England. They can always surprise you. They've already surprised us. The game against Netherlands, I swear, I'd give majority of my friends, everyone, even England fans, thought Netherlands had it. But things happen, guys. Well, once again, thank you for subscribing. My name is Isaac. Guys, stay tuned. I'll be coming back with another one for Spain. And let's have it, guys. Okay? Let's have some fun. Sports Jazz, keep subscribing. Like and share our videos, guys. Signing out. Peace.